There's no better feeling than buying a brand new home that was built specifically to your taste. But before you sign that contract with the new build, you need to watch out for red flags. As a new construction specialist here in Las Vegas, I've literally seen it all. And that's why today I'm gonna be giving you the top 20 red flags you should be looking out for when you're buying a new construction home. Now, I'm not gonna give you all the solutions just yet, but if you're thinking about buying a new construction home and want the help of an expert to help handle these problems with the builder, drop a comment and I'll make another video on how to deal with these issues. Let's get right into it. Red flag number one is gonna be foundation issues. Now, the foundation is gonna be the backbone of your entire home, and if there's already cracking before you even move in, that's a sign of some serious problems. Some builders try to pass these off as normal settling cracks, but in reality, cracks mean poor soil preparation, rushed concrete work, or even structural shifting. Once cracks start forming, they tend to grow over time, leading to uneven floors, sticking doors, and some major structural damage. Red flag number two, uneven floors. The floors in your home should never dip in one spot, slope in another, and just feel a little off. This isn't just a cosmetic issue, it's a serious sign of some structural problems. And uneven floors can mean poor framing, rushed foundation work, or unstable soil. If a house is already feeling unsteady before anyone has ever lived in it, that's a massive red flag. Red flag number three, a poor paint job. Paint seems like a minor detail, but it tells you a lot about how much care went into building that home. If you see roller marks, uneven coverage, or patchy spots, it means the builder rushed through the finishing touches. And if they cut corners on something as visible as paint, just imagine what's hidden behind the walls. Red flag number four, cheap fixtures. At first glance, everything might seem sleek and modern, but then you turn a doorknob and it feels like it's about to fall off. The cabinets feel a little flimsy, the faucets feel hollow and lightweight. These aren't just something that can annoy you, there are signs that the builder went cheap on their materials, and when builders go cheap on small things, you can bet they cut costs on the major things too. Red flag number five, doors and windows that stick. If you try to open a brand new window and it sticks, or the front door doesn't close smoothly, these might seem like small issues, but they often point to much bigger problems, like improper framing, shifting foundations, or humidity-related warping. If doors and windows are already struggling when the house is brand new, what's gonna happen later down the line in year one or year two? Red flag number six, water pressure problems. If you turn on the shower and instead of a powerful stream, you get a sad little trickle in a brand new home, that's a major problem. Low water pressure can mean improperly sized pipes, clogged lines from the construction debris, or even a faulty plumbing system. If the builder didn't install the plumbing correctly, you could be dealing with water flow issues, leaks, or even burst pipes later down the road. Red flag number seven, sloppy caulking and grout. If you take a closer look at the shower and see messy, uneven grout or caulking that looks like it was applied in a hurry, this isn't just an aesthetic issue. Sloppy caulking and grout can lead to water damage, mold growth, and some structural issues. When moisture gets into areas it shouldn't, it starts to break down materials, causing rot and damage over time. Red flag number eight, HVAC issues. The HVAC system is supposed to keep your home comfortable, but sometimes a brand new system can struggle from day one. Maybe the AC isn't cooling properly, or the heat isn't evenly distributed. This can happen when the builders cut costs in the HVAC system and use undersized units, or install the ductwork incorrectly. Poor airflow and inconsistent temperatures can turn into high energy bills, uncomfortable rooms, and long-term repairs. I recently had a client who purchased a home in Inspirada, and before he moved in, the HVAC wouldn't work because it was frozen over in ice. Can you imagine how frustrated this caused my client to be? Red flag number nine, electrical problems. If you flip a switch and the lights flicker, you notice missing outlets, poorly placed light fixtures, or exposed wires, these aren't just annoying, they're potential fire hazards. In some new builds, electrical work is rushed, leaving homeowners like you with inconsistent power, overloaded circuits, or wiring that doesn't meet code. Red flag number 10, gaps in the trim and flooring. You may look down and notice gaps between the floor and the baseboards, or maybe the flooring just doesn't quite meet up in some areas. These are signs of poor craftsmanship, rushed installation, improper measurements, or low quality materials, and these can lead to shifting floors and even pest problems. Whether you're new to my channel or you've been here for a while, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Chris Brown and I'm a real estate advisor with Simply Vegas. Here on my channel, I help you find your new home whether you're local or relocating from somewhere else. I would appreciate it if you liked this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you don't miss any of the good, the bad, the ugly about living in Las Vegas. If you happen to be watching on a TV, scan the QR code on your screen so you don't miss any of my new upcoming videos. If you would like to reach out to me directly, you can call me, email me, or text me by using my contact information in the description below. Red flag number 11, unfinished attic or crawl spaces. If you're touring a brand new construction home and the attic or crawl space is left unfinished, that's a major red flag. I once had a client who was excited about buying their new construction home until they checked the attic and noticed that there was zero installation. They were shocked, and rightfully so, because the attic is supposed to be insulated and sealed properly to keep your energy bills low. If it's left unfinished, you're gonna face extra costs later down the road. Red flag number 12, roofing shortcuts. The roof is one of the most expensive fixes you're ever gonna deal with in a new construction home, and if it's done wrong, it's a complete disaster. I've seen builders cut corners by using cheap materials or skipping necessary layers just to save money on material costs. The problem with this is a roof that leaks within the first few months is something that you don't want to deal with when you're buying a new construction home. Red flag number 13, poorly installed appliances. A lot of new homes come with appliances that seem too good to be true, but if they're poorly installed, it could lead to a big issue later. I had a client who once bought a new home only to find that the kitchen appliances were rattling and didn't function properly because they weren't installed correctly. The fridge was off center and the dishwasher leaked, and they had to pay out of pocket just to get these items fixed. Red flag number 14, backyard drainage issues. The backyard may look great until it rains. And when it rains out here in Las Vegas, it rains. And then suddenly, that's when you're gonna see puddles everywhere and the grass is gonna be drowning. Poor drainage can lead to flooding, foundation damage, and long-term landscape nightmares. Builders sometimes cut corners on grading, leading to water pooling in places that it really shouldn't. Red flag number 15, mismatched paint colors. This is gonna be a major problem when you see this in a new construction home. If you walk into that home and you see one color paint on one side and another shade of paint on the other side, this is gonna scream that the quality control is completely off. And a sloppy paint job can mean that the builder didn't focus on the little details, and that's a big problem for you. I've seen homes where they rushed the finish and they left walls looking like they didn't even care. Now, if the basics are off, what about the rest of the house? At this point in the video, I want to have a quick pop quiz to see how much you've been paying attention about the red flags that I've discussed with you today. What is the most likely cause of a new home's roof leaking shortly after construction, despite the roof appearing to be in perfect condition during the walkthrough? Is it A, the roofing materials were improperly stored during construction, leading to compromised integrity? Is it B, the builder failed to install proper underlayment, allowing water to seep through the roof layers? Is it C, the roof's pitch was designed too steeply, causing water to accumulate and overflow? Or is it D, the roof was built with an intentional slope that allows for natural water pooling during heavy rains? Now let's get back to the red flags. Red flag number 16, thin or warped walls. Now let's talk about this. Have you ever knocked on a wall and heard that hollow sound? And if you did, you should be worried. Thin or warped walls are a huge red flag with new construction homes. This means the builder cut corners using cheaper materials. I once saw a brand new house with my client where the walls sounded like cardboard. Trust me, when the house settles, those walls could crack or even warp. Red flag number 17, bad landscaping. This is not just an eyesore, it's actually a warning sign. Dead sod, patchy grass, or maybe a tree that's hanging on for dear life is gonna be a big cost for you to fix. I've walked through brand new homes where the yard was neglected right from the start. It's not just about curb appeal. Bad landscaping can point to bigger maintenance issues later down the road. Remember, the exterior of your home sets the tone for how well the entire place has been cared for. Red flag number 18, driveway cracks. Driveways shouldn't be cracked in a brand new home, plain and simple. I've seen driveways crumbling less than a year after construction, which is a major red flag. Concrete cracking early could mean that the foundation underneath wasn't done properly or the materials were subpar. This isn't something that you want to deal with right after you move into your brand new construction home. Red flag number 19, garage door issues. When you hit the garage door button, the door groans, stutters, or struggles to open, this isn't just annoying, it can be a sign of cheap parts, poor installation, or the system that's not built to last. Garage doors get heavy use every single day, and if they're already acting up before you even move in, that's a sign for trouble ahead. I've had clients show me homes where the garage doors wouldn't even open smoothly. A smooth garage door is non-negotiable. Red flag number 20, weird smells. New homes should smell new. If you walk into a new construction home and something smells off, like it's musty or something like a chemical smell, don't ignore it. I've personally experienced this in new construction homes where the place smelled bad from mold. And even though it was freshly built, it turned out that there was a ventilation issue that wasn't addressed and it wasn't a quick fix. For more videos about relocating to Las Vegas or Henderson, click on one of the other videos on the screen. I appreciate you all watching. I'll see you on the next one.